You might remember a couple of years ago, I showed some Gallagher guitars on this channel. I actually even showed a prototype of the JP Cormier signature model. I was promoting Gallagher. I was visiting with David Mathis on a regular basis. And things went great. We were doing all kinds of things and all kinds of content, and we went through two different prototypes for the JP model, and we were working. Finally, he got the real deal, and I was thrilled. Still am. But I forgot to do something. I forgot to review that guitar, the actual one that's being marketed. I forgot to do it. And that's because I'm an idiot.
Guitar Stuff with John.
Welcome to another Guitar Stuff with John. By God. Jeez. Pollen. It's springtime here in Canada. That means we're all suffering greatly. And it's been a while. It's been a minute since I was back here with you. Sorry about that, but it's been incredibly busy here in the studio. And the touring schedule and the everything that goes on here on a daily basis. But I have had several conversations with David Mathis, my good buddy at Gallagher Guitars down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, concerning this, and we've laughed about it. And it's true. I forgot to review this guitar. To just give you a brief history, so you sort of have a foundation to work from. This guitar was long in the making. There were two prototypes, two of them. And David and I have a great relationship. We're very open and honest with each other. And when he built the guitars, we took them out and played them. I still have one here, which I will probably never part with because it's the only one that will ever be built. But we played them, and we're like, yeah, these are great, but are they really the JP model? Is this how we envision the guitar to sound, to look, And David just said, well, I'm trying again. Let's do this. So he built two prototypes, neither of which passed the bar for either one of us. And then he built this. This, my friends, is the official Gallagher Guitars JP Cormier signature model. It is Adirondack and bird's eye maple back and sides. Everything's bound in tortoise. And actually, the body's bound in mahogany, and the fretboard is bound in tortoise. It has a 5-piece neck, and it's a marvelous little guitar. I'm going to tell you right now. It also features a 13th fret body to neck joint, which is something I'm starting to enjoy. I have it on another couple guitars, and it does something lovely to the tone of the instrument at a 25 1/4 scale. So here it is. This guitar is amazing. It's one of those ones that's like many of the others I've reviewed on here, that the more you play it, the more you want to play it. And it just seems to open up as you're playing it. It comes to life in your hands. And it's survived the winter really well. That's why I'm fooling with the tuning, because it's moving now. It's in the time of year when the humidity is changing and getting much higher. And so you pull guitars out of the case and they do calisthenics for about 2 hours. That's a really good sign, though. That means the guitar is moving. It's designed to move. And you're not going to have splits, busts, breaks, bridge lifts, or any of that stuff, because the guitar is reacting the way it's supposed to. Now, in my opinion, this guitar is so tuned to what I do. It isn't a powerhouse. It's not meant to be played in a bluegrass band. It's meant to be plugged in. It's got a K&K system in it, and it's meant to be recorded. It has tons of personality and a whole palette of tone that you can draw out of it, and that's what I love about it, and that's what David was going for. Something that could sound rich and deep with no overpowering basses, but the bass, it speaks, right, across all the tonal range. And so that makes it perfect for me because of all the different things that I do. The same reason I love my Boucher signature model, my Yeri signature model, the Crackett's, they all fit with my requirements for live performance, right? And as a matter of fact, it's ironic. So much has happened between me and this guitar. When I received this instrument the very first night, guess where I was? Playing at the Station Inn in Nashville. And that's where this guitar came out of its case. Right on stage at the Station Inn. And it was a big night. It was fun as hell. And I haven't even given this thing a chance to open up, you know. Gosh, it's just a nice round, beautiful tone. It's a guitar that's just designed for, it really will make you rehearse, because it's just got that thing that great small body guitars have. This is a grand auditorium body, but it feels really small, and it's comfortable to hold, to play, and you can hear all the nuances of whatever you're doing, because it's got such a tremendously accurate voice. Super fast neck, like everything about it. It's like all my favorite things bundled into a guitar that I've never owned, a bird's eye maple guitar like this. And I love maple. I love maple. I love mahogany, and man, it's just beautiful. And it's only going to get better. I've seen these are for sale all around. My good friend Stan Zakemski in Mississauga, Ontario, has 2 or 3 of these for sale. I think he might have sold one already. But everybody who plays them goes, wow, because it's not like any other Gallagher. It's not that you would never, put this up against a big dreadnought guitar. It's a specialist instrument. Perfect for me, perfect for singer-songwriters, for fingerstyle players, for anything that requires a lot of finesse. This is the guitar that you want. And Stan's had a great deal of success with them. David's selling them here and there. And I don't know how many are gone now. It's quite a few. For, a small... Gallagher's only building about, I don't know, they might be up to 400 or 500 guitars a year, but it's hard to say. So for them to sell any number of these is quite good, because they have a lot of guitars to offer. So when they offer a specialist instrument like this, tied to a specific artist, it's a bit of a harder sell. I think it is for any company to sell signature models. Well, except for me, because you guys keep seeming to buy everything that comes out with my name on it. There's like a back order 40 miles long for the Yaris. And now that I'm going to show you this guitar, finally, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I just forgot. I reviewed the prototype. I went to trade shows with this guitar, and I was thinking, okay, well, that's great. We're doing great. And my brain just said, you must have reviewed this. But no. But anyhow, let's take a close look at it, because I want you to see just how immaculately it's built. It's so beautifully built. And we'll take a close look at it, and then if you're in Toronto at Mississauga, you can go down to the Guitar House in Toronto, or you can call up Dave Mathis at Gallagher and order one in. They're building them all the time. I know that for a fact. So, yeah, let's take a close look at one of my proudest moments as a guitar player, something I never even thought possible in my lifetime. And I've said this before when I reviewed the prototype. For me to have my name on a Gallagher guitar, it's pretty awesome. All right, let's take a close look at this beast. Here we go, boys and girls. This is pretty exciting. The headstock, this thing is ringing while I'm talking. The headstock of the Gallagher JP Cormier model. You can see this beautiful tortoiseshell bound headstock with the original Gallagher flower pot, the orchid or whatever they call that thing. I can't remember now. It's purfled in maple. Look at that. Beautiful. And you go down here, bone nut, ebony fingerboard, small dots. I told David I wanted a plain fretboard, and he gave it to me. Fretboard is also bound in tortoise. Look at that. How beautiful is that, guys? And then the back of this neck is amazing. It's mahogany, maple, ebony, 5-piece. Isn't that beautiful? Full diamond volute. Look at that. The boys are really doing something there. Now, there's a legend that mine might be the only one who has this neck. And if it's true, it's unfortunate, because this is a beautiful part of the guitar. But, I think David wanted to make me something that was my own, that nobody else would be offered, and that's pretty nice of him. Of course, we got the standard wave release there. All nickel hardware, nickel button. Then we go down to the top, and we also see that the fretboard is also purfled in maple. See that line going all the way around there? Get a beautiful, I'm not sure what that is, if it's birch or maybe another piece of maple for the rosette. I can't remember. Adirondack top, though. Plain 3-stripe purfling around the outside. Tiny pickguard, teardrop pickguard. And one of my favorite features is David's own design, the partial pyramid bridge. So that it only has 3 sides instead of the extra. He only carves out the one end. Bone saddle. ebony pins. There's the other side of the partial pyramid. I think that makes a big difference in tone. And it's a very small bridge. It's really nice. There's some more of that good Adirondack grain. And then look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. It looks like, I don't know what. That's just absolutely gorgeous. High grade bird's eye maple. Ebony strip down the back. More of that maple. It's just, oh, look at it. It looks like a glass of champagne caught in mid-bubble. God knows it's beautiful. Like, they didn't skimp. That was, I don't know where they found that piece of wood, boy, but, and they all looked like this. They found some super high grade bird's eye to do this with. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Then we got our end strip, which is also ebony, and there's our K&K output. And there you go, boys. I forgot to show you the most important part. Look at that. Look at this. A maple leaf inside a Gallagher guitar. Look at that. Signed by me and David. The J.P. Cormier signature model. Look at that. Boys and girls. The Gallagher headstock inside a Canadian maple leaf. What an incredible honor that is. Isn't that cool? I love it. Handcrafted in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Look at that. Wow. That's so cool. So cool. There you go, boys. That's a piece of history if I've ever seen one. The J.P. Cormier model, Gallagher, Grand Auditorium body, Adirondack, and bird's eye. And it is a wee little tone-generating beast. 13th fret body instead of 14 or 12, right in the middle. Beautiful. Thank you, David, and everybody at Gallagher. Can't say enough about what these guys are doing right now. They're just knocking it out of the park on a daily basis. Love you guys. So there you go. There's the J.P. Cormier signature model Gallagher guitar. And what a beautiful instrument it is. Can't help it. It's a Gallagher. Even just in the short amount of time I've been sitting here playing it, it just has started to like awaken. That's a sign of a great guitar. And I have a lot of guitars in here that are just like that. You pick them up, and they're there. They sound good. They're there. But the more you play it, over 15, 20 minutes, man, they start to, I don't know, they come to life in your hands. There you go, boys. There's the Gallagher JP, and heartfelt thanks to my friends at Gallagher and David Mathis for believing in me enough to put this instrument out in the market. It's really cool. It's really cool. And go pick you one up. They're pretty awesome. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. See you next time. It's a sitcom ending chord. Love you guys. See ya.